Oh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
It was absolutely like the energy was
It was packed.
Well, what they do is they cut half of it. It's an empty thing. And so this whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was broadcasting, but it wasn't.
I had it all set up.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have one. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Hi. That workout was hard, wasn't it? Oh my gosh.
Is there a restroom on this?
Yep, right down the hall on the right. Wait.
Yeah.
Is it working?
I think I drank much water.
Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah.
We're good? Are we good?
Very well.
We need more chairs. Yeah. There you go. Do you have to wear a helmet? Yeah, you gotta wear my hard hat. Oh, right now? I don't think it is. No,
This is. Okay.
Hi, how are you? We never even got to see you this weekend, but like, we got there somewhere.
It's crazy.
I just.
I just spent 6 hours on the bus with the girl that like, and I was like, hi. No, but we're in. She wasn't talking to me, but she wasn't talking.
Yeah.
She was saying like,
The girl that next to you?
yeah, she was talking to some other girl, but she didn't ever say a full sentence.
I know KBE.
Yeah.
And I would saw her flex her face, t-shirt, and your purse and stuff. I used to teach them about.
Cool. She's fire.
She's crazy.
She's
Awesome.
the best kind of crazy.
Yeah, she is.
I'm trying to get her to
Cheers.
speak in at the Ignite Burlington thing.
Yeah, she's. Wow, small world. Come on.
I'll tell you.
I got all mine ready.
Yeah. What was your favorite part? Isn't that so awesome? You're up on stage. When Ron Reynolds or push up.
That was crazy too.
Dude,
Dude, everybody's just like so positive, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, but no, it was great.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
I wish they would have served something other than like nachos.
Oh my God.
Weirdest thing. Like barbecue, nacho, or like cheese.
I can't do that.
The line
That's the
was
most.
so long. long for the nachos. And they pour all this thick, greasy cheese all over. It's like, really?
I was so surprised.
It's like, where's the
Right.
salads? We couldn't even find the salad.
No, we left. I rented the car this weekend, so.
We rented a car too and went nuts.
Yeah. But we made it worth it. Even though we only drove like a few places.
Look at this room. I think we almost filled the room.
I think we're gonna take a chance.
What?
Take a selfie.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on here. Okay, well, we have to stare.
Yeah, yeah, I have a buddy coming too.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you want to get people online. Is it like
How
a,
do you get online?
I think,
I posted the link on the event. I shared
I just shared your.
check. Hey, what's going on, man? Second floor.
Did you just do it? The workout with Sarah? That was hard.
It would take all my might to take my clothes off. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a super workout.
5 handstand push-ups after all that. Like, that's, and
Nice. Yeah.
You can see everybody. This is Nate. Nate is everybody. She's sitting in that seat. Grab a seat.
on the way to move.
No, I moved.
Okay, you should sit there.
You want-
We'll just wait for Sarah. We don't want everybody to wait.
You guys gotta talk, you gotta talk more about the beard situation. Not there yet. Well, here, this is what I got. Right here. You can get a 12-year-old beard. Yes, that is right. He's in. Got it. Yeah. 2 grizzlies and 1 brown.
Is it, oh, you always have a beard or is this anything?
That's not true. Last time I saw him both, no beard.
Like 4 years ago.
Exactly. So that's all I'm gonna
We need to grow a beard.
Taylor, it's your turn, Taylor.
Yeah.
You need to drink some more Spark.
More Spark. More beard. I can't. I got nothing.
No beard.
No beard. I'm not out of Spark. Sweet.
No matter how hard you push.
Yeah. Great abs down. No beard. No beard.
Do you want to do my hair fast?
Not yet.
I ordered like 20 instantly when I found out Lauren was in.
That's
I
awesome.
was like, "Yeah, you kidding me?" I had just ordered some of these and then we found out. So awesome.
So that's a really good one.
No, you can.
Yes. Good.
Okay, thank you everyone for coming. My name's Christine and this is Brian, and we're gonna share as much information tonight to get you excited about AdvoCare and the products. Just real quick, I did my first 24-day challenge at the end of December. I lost 8 pounds, 9.5 inches in 24 days. Feel amazing. So I am here to share the products because you're gonna love them.
Yes, and this is interactive. This will be us talking and then me talking and asking questions. We want to respect your time. We said we give it an hour, and we want to respect that in case you have other stuff going on, so we're going to power through it. You're absolutely welcome to stay after. We hope you do to ask any questions that you have. And we're going to respect the people who are watching online as well. Thank you for coming. And I'm a big in-person guy, which is why I got on the bus for 6 hours from Portland, Maine today. Woke my girlfriend up super early this morning, said, I'm going to Vermont. And she said, what? We just got back from Texas. So it's important to me to be in front of people to, share my story so you can see exactly my passion for this thing, how it's changed my life. My 30-second story is I was the guy who was like, I don't need this, I don't need this, I'm good, I'm good. I'm sleeping like crap, but I'm good. I'm going to the gym as much as a bodybuilder, but I don't look like it. Like nothing's changing. My girlfriend was trying to get me to do it for about 8 months. When I finally said, okay, I'll do the challenge, I was only doing it to show her that it didn't work. I said, enough's enough. You ask me every couple of weeks, I'm the one complaining. You're telling me there's a solution. I'm going to follow it to the best of my ability, and I'm going to show you it doesn't work, and then we can get on to trying to figure it out. Of course, it works. I gained 3 pounds of lean muscle and got my body fat down to 5.1%. More importantly, I felt amazing. When I ate something healthy, my body said thank you. When I went to the gym, I got results, so I stopped going to the gym as much. Opened up my time, and then I started sharing with friends and family, and now I've created a pretty awesome plan to get income. A lot of people in here are already distributors. I got some friends in here that are going to become distributors. I have an awesome friend, a new friend in the good support system that just started a challenge. So we're going to make sure we forward it or talk a little bit about something for everybody. Is there anyone else in here who wants to share who's done the challenge? Share their 30-second story real quick.
Really?
I'll do it.
Go.
Okay. I just watched from behind the scenes, watched Christine and another friend do the challenge, and I was like, I don't need it. And then I watched the results, and I was like, all right, I'll do it. So my husband and I did it as a group and together, and he lost 10 pounds. I lost 8 pounds. All right, and I'm still doing it. And I like the performance line, so I can keep up with that stuff. So, and I'm making a little bit of money just because I've done some family. Like, yeah, I do that too. So.
Oh, yeah, no, go ahead.
I had no desire to do it at all. Christine is my president. She was extremely persistent. And every time I heard the ding in my Facebook message, I was like, there we go. But it worked, and I did it, and my parents did it with me, actually. So we had a great support system. We shared meal ideas, and Christine's mom had already done it. So she and Christine would send meal ideas and like little inspirational things, and it totally worked. The 24 days flew by. We loved how we felt. We all saw results. And we all continued with all the products and expanded a little bit of the performance line. And now my sister and her husband have done it, and I too am making just a little bit of money because everyone's trying.
Awesome.
Pam?
Swing it off Meg. Yeah. So Meg is an instructor of mine at my fitness center. And for the last couple of years, I wanted to find something that would trim me down and make me feel good, but I wasn't quite sure what that would be. And I had somebody approach me about Herbalife who, I met her in Massachusetts. She wanted to come up here and hold meetings and talk to everybody about that stuff. And I kept hearing everybody say, no, don't do that, no, don't do that. And so I still was like, well, what can I do and what can I also offer to my customers? Being a fitness center and stuff, I saw a lot of women that needed help, just like I needed extra help. And I was a person that never took any vitamins. Like I don't take pills unless I have to. So one day on Facebook, I saw Meg's cat sitting in an AdvoCare box. So I messaged her and I said, Meg, are you doing AdvoCare? She goes, yes, I am. And Pam, you should do it. You'll love it. And I said, okay, I want to know more about it. So we got talking, and she introduced me up with Christine. And, me being a business person, I was like, oh, I don't know if I should sign on, because I needed to know all the technical stuff. And I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not going to become a distributor until I, open up a checking account, stuff like that. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. And all this other stuff that was going through my head. And then she got me on the phone with Lauren to try to convince me more. And then finally I just decided that, I had to stop being stupid about this and just do it. And that I needed to do the challenge. So I thought I'll do the challenge first, and then I'll ask other people to do it with me. But I got too anxious about it. And so I invited some of my customers and friends on Facebook to try the challenge with me. And right off the bat, I think I had like 8 people right off the bat that wanted to do this with me. Even a guy from Texas that I went to school with is doing it too, and he loves it. So, so I got involved in it, and in the first 24 days, I really only lost like 5 pounds, but I had lost, I don't know, like 7-something inches. So now I've been on it for a little over 3 months. I'm back on my second cleanse, but I've lost 10 pounds and 15.5 inches. And when people see me, they're like, wow, you look awesome, what have you been doing? Including my sister who saw me over the summer. She saw me at the ocean in a bathing suit. She was like, wow, like, what are you doing? Your fat pockets are gone. And I'm like, you know, I always thought I looked halfway decent, but I was like, it's okay, well, then that's a good thing. And then, you know, she kept saying, you're really tan. And I said, I swear it's the AdvoCare. And she's like, she was picking on me about that. Like, yeah, all right, you're tan because of the AdvoCare. I said, no, I swear there's something in it, you know, that makes your skin's just better and it absorbs things better or something. So I went home after that weekend and she called me and she said, I decided I want to know about this and I want to do it. And so now she's doing it. She's only in her 17th day of the 24 days and she's lost 12 pounds already. And I was talking to her earlier today and she's like, Pam, I feel awesome. Like on my day off, I would just want to lay around and read a book and sleep. She goes, I'm cleaning the house. I'm happy. I have more energy. I feel really good. She goes, I can go to the bathroom without unbuttoning on the pants. I can just pull them down. You know, and it was really funny. She goes, I fit into my girlfriend's shorts now, which she was always bigger than her girlfriend and stuff. So she's really excited about it. So it's been fun to share it with different people and see what their results and stuff are. And I'm still continuing it. My son is doing it. He loves it. I've got a little bit of product in my husband, but not the challenge yet. And my daughter Taylor here is interested in learning more about it and she's trying to start to try it too. So I've never felt better in my whole life. So thank you, Meg and the cats and moms.
Yeah. Very similar to your story, I should say. Let's see, I started my first 2020 challenge 2 years ago. And I was a mama, I still am a mama of 3 young kids. I was tired and I was tired of being tired. And my kid's swim instructor introduced AdvoCare to me and I'm so grateful for her. And so I came home with the brochure. I was ready, you know, I was looking it over and I came home with the brochure and my husband saw the brochure on the counter and he said, AdvoCare. It's like, I know AdvoCare. My husband used to be a strength and conditioning coach at the Olympic Training Center out in Colorado Springs. And he goes, my athletes used to use AdvoCare. And this was way back when Spark was not as good as it is now. Like he said, he goes, was so bad back then, they've come a long way. So that kind of sealed the deal. I didn't even have to do my research. I said, if your athletes have been using it, I'm all for it. So I signed up just to do the cleanse. I said, I'll start with the cleanse. I'm not going to jump all in yet. 3 days into my cleanse, I told the person that introduced it to me, I said, order the rest. I saw a difference within 3 days of my energy, everything. I work out all the time. I was seeing no results. I thought I ate healthy. Obviously, that wasn't the case until I started really doing the challenge. So, and then I just started sharing. My sister saw me at the beach, and she looked at me and she goes, okay, what are you doing? And I need to do whatever you are doing. And so she followed in suit. She said, sign me up. I want to do it. And she's done phenomenal. She's lost, gosh, I think 25 pounds and at least 15 inches. So it works. It's amazing. I want to share Spark with every mom that I see on the street. Every time I see a mom with a child, I'm like, you have to have this because I wish someone introduced this to me a long time ago. So, and it's even better because when you share, you make money off of it because then people want to know and then they start trying the product. So it's great. So.
I want to tell everybody about it in the grocery store when they're on my name. No, don't pick up that. I want to talk to you so bad. We have a meeting right here at the end of the aisle. That's what t-shirts.
My journey started actually very different than most people in this room. My mother and father-in-law live in Seattle, Washington, and every time they come visit us, they were always trying to push products on us. Oh, you gotta try these replacement shakes. You have to try Spark and these vitamins. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. You're crazy. Never tried product. They give me it, and I just dash it in the cupboard. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. It's great. A year and a half later, they started the business side of AdvoCare. They both work very full time. They're both very successful in what they do. They're kind of that, very typical, nice cars, nice house. And he sat us down and said, you know what? We just made $1,000 last month doing AdvoCare very part time. I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband's a UPS driver, makes great money, but is never home with our family. So I was like, you know what? Why not give it a shot? I'll be the crazy vitamin lady, just act like they were and see what happens. So, started on products. I used to lose baby weight, lost 10 pounds, 13 inches on my first 24-day challenge. Continued on, dropped 4 pant sizes and 29 pounds in 6 months. People started noticing my results, my energy. I started sharing with everybody because I felt incredible. I don't remember what I was making in the beginning, but just started sharing with everybody and just really helping people both with product and finances. I wasn't always talking about product because I didn't want product, I wanted money.
Mm-hmm.
And so by starting to share the income and helping other families make money, last month I made $3,000 and we paid off $6,000 in debt just this year alone. And it's just from helping families do the same exact thing.
And you're staying with your next day.
And I'm home with my boys full time.
And
Goal is
save
to
enough.
bring daddy home, allow him some more choices in the future.
That's a great story.
Love it.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Me? Do you want to go over the 4 relationships, or do you want to
Yeah.
actually, or do we have people? I mean, we have the number. Or do you want to just go for that I already know?
About the relationships?
Yeah.
Well, we can go through real quickly. Essentially in AdvoCare, they say there's 4 relationships that you can have with AdvoCare, and really there's 5, which is nothing if you choose to do nothing. The first one is as a retail customer. So this is just for someone who wants to purchase products. You can buy through a distributor, that's the only way you can buy products. The second is a wholesale customer. If you start using the product and you decide, I like it, or if you're someone that likes to shop at Costco and have your membership card and get a discount, as a wholesale customer, you'll get 20% off products. And that's for someone who's just looking to enjoy that discount. And then there's 2 other relationships. One is a hobby advisor, and that's someone who generally gets 20 to 40% off. And this is if you're looking to get more of a larger percentage off of your product, that's a good choice for you. And then many of us are working as business advisors. This is if you're looking to make additional income. You get 40% off products, and there's multiple ways that you can earn income through AdvoCare. So that's a great solution for someone who's looking to make some money as well as enjoy the products.
Any questions?
Wait, so did you say you can only buy a product through a distributor?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I see the potential for money now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's after coming off this weekend, learning a lot more. We were all down in Texas. Well, there was 23,000 of us from all over the United States. It just solidified how, I don't want to say easy, but how if you put some effort into this, how AdvoCare is really trying to make it easy for you. They're softening the market by putting some of the best, most respectable names in some of the best sports on the team. I mean, you have a guy like Rich Froning, who's doing a workout on stage, breaking records, saying it's the AdvoCare. It's giving me that. You got Drew Brees, you've got
Major League Soccer.
Major League Soccer. They're already dumping Rehydrate on coaches' heads at the end of championships, and it's just, that's solidified it for me. A big thing for me when I looked at the business side of it, being a male, when I first went in, I was like, listen, I don't know a lot of people that need to lose weight. Or I don't really know what that really means. These guys have known me since I was a tiny little run. Like, I've never had a problem with weight. For me, it was energy. For me, it was about lean muscle. Aesthetics was a bonus, but because I've always been really, I've never tried to look like Mr. Bodybuilder, but I wanted to feel good. I want to get the results from my workouts. And so I thought in the beginning that I wouldn't be able to connect with as many people because I didn't know what it meant to lose a bunch of weight or be a mom, or I mean, I knew it was like to piss my mom off. Cause her to want to be inspired, but I didn't know that side of it. So after connecting with a lot of people, and I've worked with over 100 people since February, all shapes and sizes. At the end of the day, this is an amazing, amazing product. This weekend, one of the quotes that I heard, those of us that we know Jeremiah Captain, he's one of the biggest things, phenomenal individual, you know, from the bottom, kind of worked his way up, and now is providing for his family and so many different families. One quote that he said to me was, "The product will change your life. The money will get your attention, but the culture will forever change you if you let it." And I saw that this weekend. I know the products work. I believe in them. I only believe in them because I use them. The money got my attention. You know, I haven't made a fortune. I've made $7,000 since February. For me, it's a lot of money, but I'm going to be making a lot more than that very, very soon. But the culture is what is going to keep me here. They call it locking arms with people. And when you lock arms with the most positive people, the most amazing people this world has to offer, when you stumble a little bit, you don't hit your face. There's someone right there, ready to rock and roll for you. And that's what we promote on our team in Portland. And because we promoted that positivity, it's flowing over into Vermont. And because of the woman that Christine is, and welcomed us in, that's why I have no problem getting on a bus for 6 hours today and coming over. My dad's kind of frustrated because I'm going to sleep on his couch, but I have no problems. I'm going to continue to do it. Whether it's just your team or whether I get a few of my friends coming in here, this is important to me because it's opening up doors, and I need to share that with people. I have something important. I have an obligation now. As distributors and as advisors, as you know, gold, diamonds, whatever you want to call it, we have an obligation now to share this with people because it will change lives. AdvoCare is softening the market for us because there's a lot of companies out there that don't have that good culture. You know, it took Nike 24 years to become a $1 billion company globally. You know, it took AdvoCare 23 years to become a $1 billion company in the United States. If you want to talk about business, you're not allowed to get it anywhere else besides the United States right now. I am salivating in Maine. A lot of people don't even know what Maine is.
They don't know Vermont either.
We're down in Texas, and they're like, "Hey, Maine, what you got going on?" I'll say, "Hey." Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, we're not allowed to sell in Maine. And I love it. You go to Texas, and there's tons and tons and tons of millionaires. That's another thing. There's no cap. You hear about it, all these awesome people, there's more and more and more and more. There's more people that are making a really, really good amount of money and doing some amazing stuff with it. That's the key. I know very few people in AdvoCare that are driving Ferraris. Samantha Saget, and she's young. So, but the point is, there's an opportunity that comes with this. There's a responsibility to share it. Then there's an opportunity. Money's a magnifier. I was talking to you about this. Just that money is a magnifier. When I first started, my first paycheck was $93, and I was like, sweet. The paycheck I just got was $638. I'm like, better. Like, we're getting there. But then I kind of was feeling bad. Like, what? Like, I don't know, for somebody that didn't have this thing, but when someone said money's a magnifier, if you are a greedy person, it will magnify your greediness. But if you're a generous person, like a lot of people know, I got this little thing going on the side. It's right on my buddy Hunter's hat. It's called Flex Your Face. And
Oh, that's you.
that's me. It's us. It's us.
Kim said that yesterday, but I thought she said a different word, and I'm like, what did you just say? And then she
Yeah,
said
we're
it again, I'm like, oh,
working on
yeah.
Gotta make sure the logo's on point. So it looks like bottom line is money's a magnifier. Now with the money that's coming in, there's no question I'm able to grow that business. I'm able to travel with my friends and family. I'll be able to put some money away for when I have little ninjas like you guys. For when I'm ready, I'm already sparked up. They're gonna be like, oh, yeah. A big thing that I want to share with you guys. I'm a big. I can get in front of people and talk and get you pumped and like, oh yeah, everything's great. And you guys know this is a great opportunity. I'm a big fan of like, now what do we do? Like, what are the action steps? I've talked to in 1 week, I had a talk with 40 doctors in a boardroom. 40 doctors got hooting and hollering, laughing. But it's about, what are you going to do now? And then I went down to Boston and talked to the environment club. And they were a little bit more festive. And they were more psyched about the next step. But with AdvoCare and the team that I'm growing, and the team that clearly that you're growing, I'm a big fan of like, what are you going to do next? And when I talk to the down leaders down in Texas, and I'm like, okay, I'm a sponge. Give it to me. What'd you do? And they're like, well, you know, I got people on three-way calls, and then I shared my story. And I'm like, okay, what else? Well, I told people about my story, and I got them on products, and I shared the opportunity. I know, but you're making like $90,000 a month. Like, what else do you do? That's what I do. Let's go get it. Let's go get some food. I'm like, well, I got a notebook and everything. And I think that's the point, is there's some really amazing people in this world, and there's some really amazing people in AdvoCare that are doing some awesome things, and they consistently do the small things. Zahid Buttar is my diamond, I think he's platinum now actually, leader above me, and he flew me down to Hilton Head a couple months ago, and we went into this big, huge, I thought it was a business op meeting, and I'm like, got my tie on, I'm like walking in, and he walks in with board shorts, and he's, you know, chewing on something. I made the face to me. I'm like, oh, this is your meeting. He's like, what's up, man? Let's do this. Let's quick hour, and then I got to hang with my family. I was like, sweet. He was in his board shorts. He wanted to bestow it, give us a full hour, and then he's back on the beach. And then he wasn't the guy who rolled in and pretended to be Mr. whatever. He's like, you listen to me, you concentrate for an hour, you're gonna get the basics. That's how I got here. I'm just a silver who never gave up. And created other silvers. And now I spend time with my family. And I suck at wakeboarding, and I want to go practice. And I'm like, this is what I want. I don't even have a big family yet. I want that. So what is the action step? A big thing that we learned this weekend is knowing your why. Why are you doing this? Yeah, you want to get healthier? What am I going to do with the extra $7,000? By the end of the next year, what am I going to do with those $10,000 paychecks? FlexiPay, every Monday, I'm picking a name for FlexiPays. For those of you who don't know, we sell apparel, like that hat, some t-shirts, and then we use all the money to help, you know, help people take the next step on their adventure. Every Monday morning next year.
What's the next step on your adventure?
Like, what is something you've always wanted to do? Jump out of a plane, travel, visit family.
Skydiving.
Perfect. So Monday morning, if you buy a shirt, if I pick your name on Monday morning, Monday afternoon we go skydiving. You're like, oh, really? I don't know if I want to go anymore. What happened on Monday? I gotta do it. I don't want to get into that. It's a different story. I'll talk about that later. The point is, it's opening up doors. It's allowing me to do these things that I want to do. Money is a magnifier. What are you going to do with your money? Why? I know your why. You got a very, very, very powerful why. If you have a powerful why, the business becomes easy because all you want to do is share the awesomeness with everyone. If you have no idea why you're doing this, it becomes hard. Because when life punches you in the face and you get a little bit of a hiccup, if you don't lock arms with those people, if you're by yourself, if you're over here, and it gets a little tough, and you start second guessing yourself, and then you're like, man, this really isn't for me. I'm not like that. I'm not like Zahid Buttar, which I never thought it'd be exactly like a 50-year-old Muslim man, but yeah. Zahid Buttar. Did you see that coming as we were growing up? 50-year-old Muslim. Point is, don't overcomplicate this stuff. You guys feel great. I mean, you guys feel great. You're starting to feel great. You're on day 2. Day 1 was a little rocky because it was different, right? But everyone goes through that. If you lock arms with the people, you got a man right here, you lock arms with him, he's going to support you. You get the whole team. So that when you hit that stumbling block, when you're like, yeah, these are major functions, they're a little like fish. What do you do? And then you talk to her, and she's like, man, Omega's making me look Yeah. Because it does. It helps your skin, it helps your hair, it helps your nails. Makes you glow. Helps your mood. I mean, it's amazing. Omega-Flex every day. Do the simple things, right? Do the small things, right? I've been doing a lot of reading on leadership. I'm in a 60-month leadership program with my platinum. 6 of them. So he's got me. Yeah. So he's the guy above the nine. His name's Deep Retired. We call him Deep. He's a straightforward guy, and I love it. At first, you're like, oh, he's kind of crap, but he wants to spend time with his family. So if you're serious, he's going to tell you how to get to X, Y, and Z. But if you're not serious, get out of the way. I gotta go wait for him. There's nothing. So I'm in this program, and he's having us read a book every 28 days, and then we respond. If we don't respond, boom, you're off the list. If you want it, I'm here. I'll give you everything I got. If you don't, I'm only helping the people that are in. My diamond leader calls it oiling the squeaky wheel. And so I'll literally call him and just like, squeak, squeak. If you're not squeaking, you don't get any oil. So we're doing a lot of reading. I'm reading a book called The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Has anyone read that? Read it. I've got the audio book.
What is
I've
it?
got the book. Yeah. 3.5 hours. The 21 write it down. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. John Maxwell. John Maxwell's in there. It's real straightforward. If you get the audio book, I have a 6-hour bus ride, so I got a chance to read the book. And
Yeah, you don't have kids either.
I have 0 kids. I'm sparked up. I'm listening to audiobooks on the way to the book.
Irrefutable
Laws of Leadership. Yeah, John Maxwell. If you don't have it, I'll email it to you. There's a few laws in there that talks about, and one thing that I thought, and it's super simple stuff, but when you hear it from this guy and when you read it, if you apply one of these, your life gets better. If you can apply all of these, which you can, there's 0 question that within a couple of years, you're going to be exactly where you want to be, physically and financially, without question. And you're going to have a whole squad of awesome people that when you say, hey, we're going to get together and have this mixer, people show up. That's another thing. How do you know if you're leading well? Hey guys, we're going to get together. When people show up. When you connect with other people you just met on the airplane, and you're like, hey, we're gonna get together. All right, I'll be there.
That was fun.
Right?
We met at the airport. Yeah. On the way back from successful.
Ryan, can I say one thing
Yes,
quickly
sure.
about that? When you were talking about the culture of AdvoCare, it's great to lose weight and feel great and gain energy and muscle and make money, but the culture, we always say you earn 5 ways in AdvoCare, but it's really 6, because the 6 ways is the friendships and the family that you make along the way. Never met Christine, came home from Texas in the airport. I mean, we hadn't slept in 4 days.
High on spark.
And her and Denise came up to us. I was there with a couple of people from our team, and she said, hey, what are you doing? You want to come to the mixer? And it's just, helping and supporting each other. We're one big family, no matter what team you're on, who you're helping. We all really work together, and the culture is incredible. You can't choose your family, but in AdvoCare you really can, and it's amazing. I mean, I would do it if I didn't get paid, just because of what it's done for us in terms of the friends that we've made and the relationships we've made.
I didn't even know I was getting paid when I started. So I did my 24-day challenge, and then I started sharing with everyone. I thought I was working towards $500 rookie bonus. And one day I went to the mailbox and I opened the mail and there was a check. I'm like, what the heck is this check for? Like, you get paid for doing this? I was having so much fun helping my friends and family just have so much energy, lose weight, have better performance, sleep better, that the money just wasn't even a question. I mean, it's a nice bonus.
Yeah.
But, the trip back, Denise and I went through the airport in Dallas, and we went through the security line, and it was all successful people. And man, if your life could be like that, happy all the time, people talking to strangers, joking, helping each other, I've never seen anything like it. It was shocking to be in an airport security line and have everyone joking and having fun. Like, when does that happen? It was amazing.
21 people. Texas airport.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, park.
It was cool.
But seriously, like, everywhere you went, people had their ripping up in their packets and.
The groundskeepers at the stadium were just like,
I can't believe I'm flying. Yeah.
No one was ordering any concession food. There was, hot dog, there was nachos. They must have gone through, I don't know how many cases of water.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they were selling. People were mixing it with their Spark.
so if you read the book, it's going to talk about the 21 laws. There's 2 laws that I want to share with you right now that hopefully will spark you into reading the book in full, or like me, just get the audiobook. Audible.com, free trial, first 30 days, then you get the book for free. So no excuses on money, which is my excuse for if you're having trouble, you get fired up, you've got to advisor, and then you're having trouble kind of growing the team or having a team that will, be as fired up as you. I always, in any situation, AdvoCare or not, I look at my part and what I can control in that scenario. And since I've started doing that, a lot of things have gotten better because I'm less stressed. If I can't control it, it's all good. If I can control it, all right. So stress is down. It's called the law of magnetism. This is not something new. Who you are is who you attract. There was a dark time in my life. I was Mr. Go Happy Lucky, and then I hit some dark times. Hunter knows this. Been on board for a while. I started attracting dark people, sketchy, weird people, because I was a sketchy, dark, weird kind of dude. I would have been smiling, but I was just attracting the people that I was. When I started flexing my face and smiling and getting excited about life all the time, and now all I get is phenomenal messages from amazing people all the time. Even to the point where I'm like, yeah, 1 a.m. I'm sick, dude. Yeah, I gotta sleep for 4 hours. Bottom line is, if you want to build a squad that's doing what you're doing, you have to attract and you have to be consistent with that. I personally have people on my team that are like, yeah, AdvoCare, yeah, this is great. Slugs that coke real quick. Life sucks, but my boyfriend sucks. And, hey, you guys want to do the challenge? And I'm like, what? I don't even believe you. I don't even understand. Try the products if you believe in the products. Use them. You'll feel better. You'll be glowing, which you are.
Oh, thank you.
People will see that, and you will attract people. Out of the 109 people that I've helped with challenges since February, I think maybe 10 to 12 of them, I reached out and said, hey, you want to, hey, I was the guy in the commercial. You guys see this weekend? The commercial they did? They did what not to do in AdvoCare. This guy's like in the office, he puts on AdvoCare and he's like sparking everybody and like spraying them and like, hey, what's up? He's like placing product in their desk and like, oh, let's try to make myself. So for like a couple people, when I was fired up, I did that. Crazy, but the point is, you attract who you are, and it makes it more fun. People are fired up and they're saying, hey, what do you got going on? You look great at the beach, and hey, man, you're handling the kids phenomenal. Nate and Hunter, I got buddies who are like, dude, I don't want to be in the gym all the time. Like, I want to hang out with my girl, I want to like, do all these things. I'm much bigger than you. Yeah, I can. That's all right. I have a buddy who's going into a CrossFit competition, and he brought his body fat went down 5%. Got bulked up, and he did a lot better.
Yeah.
Be who you are, and you'll attract who you are. The law of magnetism. The law of intuition. This is one that is, if you don't have it, if you're not born with good intuition, you can develop it, but it becomes, it comes from developing yourself and having intuition in yourself and how you react to certain situations. I've noticed this in myself. When I started evaluating my own play in the game of life and how I can contribute or how I can back off from the situation, I started to see things in myself, so I can see it in other people now. And there's this cool little thing. It says, okay, a good worker encounters a challenge, and that good worker says, what can I do to help? Something's going on. My buddy wants to lose some weight. What can I do to help? And a high achiever sees the same problem and says, okay, how can I solve this problem? So it's not asking how I can help. It's okay, like what things can I do to solve this problem? A peak performer says, what can I do to achieve the next level so I can overcome this? But a leader sees that challenge and says, okay, who is the best person to take this on? What resources or technology do we possess to solve this? How can I encourage my team to reach that success? This is what I'm working on right now, and this is what you should be working on. You can't solve everything yourself. This is not a do it all by yourself company. You need to build a team. You need to have people on your team that are different than you. You need to have people who are excited. When a mother of 5 gets a hold of me and says, hey, Brian, Mr. Flexi Face, I love your positivity. I love it. It says that you do AdvoCare. Can you help me out with this? Absolutely. Let me get you on the phone with my friend who's a mother of 5. I am the little kid who's causing you to inspire. I don't know what it's like to be a mom yet. So I'm not going to pretend to be that. If I had no one on my team that knows what that's like, that makes it very hard for me. My business doesn't grow. Put people on your team, empower them to do it, and then put them to work. They're getting paid. Put them to work. The law of intuition. Have an intuition about yourself. Evaluate yourself and say, what is my part in this? A true leader says, Meg can handle this better than I can. She's on my team, I got to call her. And vice versa, Meg says, you know what? I'm not a 31-year-old, 10-year-old. Like, if there's a big, immature kid that wants to try this, I'll get right on the phone with him. Know what you are and be that person so you attract it. We've got our mixers, every Wednesday we have a mixer in Maine, and it's a blast. People show up. They don't want anything to do with AdvoCare. They're just like, this is going to be great. We're gonna build some structure. But we just have a blast. We get laughing. We all have a good time. We're all sparked up. Have fun with this. Attract who you are. Be the person that you want on your team. Does that make sense, guys? You've heard it before, and I'm just saying it again. I'm going to tell everyone I know. You guys, especially, you're brand new. We're going to build a squad. Everyone on the team from now on has beards. Everyone. Whether we're having a beard mixer. Attract who you are. There's a few metaphors to it. Still good, right? So,
Is everyone
everyone good at the time?
Yeah.
Everyone good online at the time?
We don't know. We don't even know if they're on yet.
They are.
They are? Oh, they're on
That's really early.
All right.
Okay, good.
So one thing,
We're online. We've never been on YouTube before, so it's okay.
action steps. I want to talk about action steps real quick. What, again, this is something I'm just reiterating, you just hear it from a different person, action steps. What's something that you can do today to make sure that tomorrow is a little bit more successful? Do you have goals? Sounds crazy. With AdvoCare and in life, AdvoCare will get you to the life goals. But do you have goals? Set the goals. Start at 1 year. In 1 year, where do you want to be with this? So one thing that I've been wrapping my head around too, I'm very like, yeah, let's go. Get outside your comfort zone, but make it realistic. For example, when I was talking to Z, the platinum leader, I was all fired up, and he's like, yeah, where do you see yourself in a year? And I was like, kind of messing with him a little bit, because he's on the beach and like that. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be making $50,000 a month, man. And he was like, what? What are you talking? Have you ever even made $50,000 a month? And I was like, but like, you're getting fired up. I'm like, oh, that's what I want to do. He's like, take a deep breath and no more spark the rest of the day. Why would you want 50? What would you even do with that? I'm like, I don't even know if I do that much. He's like, all right, let's start with something you do know. Be realistic, get outside your comfort zone. Like, okay. So I said $10,000 a month. I know what I would do with that. I know how to save it. This will go to this. This will go to my family. I'm on fire to be sending checks to my family. I'm going to talk to my mom, and I'm going to send her checks. I owe her like $1.9 billion. So she doesn't even know they're coming, but they're coming. My boss, he's going to get checks in the mail. He's going to be like trying to send them back. And be like, nobody's up for a whip, whatever. I'm on fire. I've got reasons for the $10,000 a month. It's realistic. It's more realistic. It's outside my comfort zone. I'm going to make $10,000 a month. There's been years I haven't made $10,000. Set the goal. In 1 year, this is where I'm going to be. Smaller goal, medium goal, from school to school. So we just got off Success School. The next is Advo Nation, which we're going to. You guys are coming to. It's in Albany. It's the closest one.
January 16th.
January 16th.
We're gonna rent a bus and everybody's coming.
So that's
Your
the next.
beard, you have a long beard
And
now.
we're gonna have a whole beers in the back. That's gonna be the thing. Beers in the back. Beers in the Nation. Well, that's not it. It'll be all you grow. Stuff. I can't go there, so I'm only going to Advo Nation. So school to school, what is your goal? I've set some goals for myself. By the end of by August of next year, within 1 year, I'm going to have 3K a month. I'm bringing 20 distributors and 5 advisors to Advo Nation in January. I'm building a squad. I got to share this with everybody. I want you to see there will be a moment that day that will change your life. Promise. I don't know what it's going to be.
We're trying. For Denise.
So
Did that
Success
change your
School,
life?
Changed my life.
because he had no shirt on and he was just like, sticking.
He did have a shirt on.
He did. Oh, I can even tell. 'cause
Threw it in
it's-
the audience.
Really, and I was like,
Oh, that's good.
Not close enough.
So we can joke about it, but on all seriousness, there will be a moment that day for us this weekend. I don't know what your moment was. I know mine was. It was Jeremiah Captain for me. That will change your life. You'll come out with a different mentality. It'll affect you a certain way. I don't know how you're gonna react to it, but it will change your life. So it's worth going down. Lock arms with all of us. We're gonna be in a big bus. It's gonna be phenomenal. So what is your goal from school to school? You got a 1 year goal from school to school. So it's 100. So it's 157 days and 14 hours until Advo Nation.
I thought you were gonna tell us like how much it costs or something like.
So it's $49 for that moment. It's $49. The price goes up September 1st, so we're gonna get our tickets before then. I got mine. $49 to have one moment change your life. There's gonna be lots of moments, so it might be one, but I promise you there'll be at least one moment. There'll be a person that you meet, a relationship that you make. There'll be someone from somewhere else. There'll be one of us. Successful for sure next year, but it will change your life. So you have goals from school to school, and then obviously pay period to pay period. If you don't have a goal for the next 2 weeks, how do you know what the next step is going to be? Ashley and I have a goal for your 24-day challenge. We went over, so when you hit a roadblock, we know how to get over that. That's what we do with everyone. That's why I don't send you my link and say, order your challenge. It's going to be great. Let me know how it goes. Send me a pic. No, we get down, we say, what are your goals? This is what you want to do. Okay, this is going to work best for you. If you run into a roadblock, vocalize it, and we'll get through it. Set, in the business side of it, set your goals, pay period to pay period. If you don't know what your pay period to pay period, mine is 3K PGV and 2 frontline distributors. Every single pay period.
Wow.
And do you know why that is? Because the people that have what I want, so that's what they started with. And they have what I want. So if there's a hockey player that has, is better than me, and I'm like, how you doing? Oh, you do this and this, and you practice this way and do this. Okay. If you have what I want to get there, and this is what you're telling me. So every pay period, I make sure I get 3K PGV and 2 frontline distributors. I'm growing my business, 2 more frontline. I'm building the business. Be realistic. If you want to start a little bit smaller, that's okay. There's a quote that says, I'm going to butcher it too. The reason people struggle is not because they aim too high and don't hit it. It's because they aim too low and they hit it. So if you're like, hey, I'm going to get 500 PGV, I don't need any new distributors. Guess what? You sell 2 challenges and you're there. And then what? Oh, I'm good for picking. You set it at 3K PGV, 2 frontline. I know it's scary, but we can get there. I'll get on the phone with you 5 times a day. Just get me on the phone with anybody who's interested. Pretty soon you're gonna get on the phone with Nate and Hunter, so they're gonna be running their day.
My coach, she made.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
And you get on the phone with her, and 3-way calls, and that is key. Quick story. The day I started this, first 2 people I reached out to, Jake Esberg, my brother, and Abby Jean Esberg. It's weird, so I'm phone now. Jake Esberg, my brother, and Abby Jean Esberg, my sister. I go, oh my God, this is amazing. You guys are gonna love this. And they're like, you're insane.
You're insane.
You're crazy. You love Flex Your Face and we support you, but now you're on this like this crazy little thing. And I was like, no, I'm telling you, like I'm gonna pop home. I'm sleeping well. This is crazy. Wait till I send you spark. We get you sparked up, and I'm like, okay, right, it's crazy.
They call that vomiting.
Yes.
AdvoCare.
I puked all over my siblings with AdvoCare. So a month goes by, I start coming again. Month goes by, I start coming again. Finally, my girlfriend puts up like a post or something. She's like, oh, I feel great. I drink a spark. And my sister calls me. She's like, yeah, I want to do this AdvoCare thing. What? Are you
Yeah,
kidding
you
me?
pledge and see.
Right. So I'm going to see. But the third party credibility, use me. I'm on another team. I profit 0 financially. So I'll get on the phone. If someone's like interested, and you're like, oh my gosh, you can match this level of craziness. Like, get me on the phone. I'll gladly help out because I know what this does for people. If I do the things and I put that positivity out there, it comes back. That's how we make. And I thank God every single day for that. Be the person that you want to attract in life, whether you decide to do the business or not. Like if I'm walking down Church Street now, it's a lot different than a couple years ago when I was walking down Church Street. I'll tell you what, either bartender's like, you owe me money, or some dude's like, hey, you said hi to my girlfriend. Or now I walk down, everyone's like, hey, what's going on? No, I don't know you.
I don't remember you.
Yeah, I know. I do. Get excited about this. This is an opportunity. A lot of you guys see it, but vision it. Set some goals. Take the next small step. You will surprise yourself. I believe it's going to happen. I don't even know you. And I know we're going to be on the phone again. I know it. I see it in my buddy Nate. I see it in Hunter. I see it in you, Ashley. You're lucky. You got this guy right here with you. I was lucky when my girlfriend didn't give up. And she said, you should probably try this. Again and again and again and again. And now look what's happening. Now she's kind of frustrated because I got on the bus and left. But I'm gonna go tap surf. I'm gonna go to tap surf for 2 days, but don't worry, next year. You guys have any questions on that? You got an action step. If you still think you don't know what to do, make a list of 100 people. 100 people. I know, right? 100 people. Go down your contact list, make a list of 100 people.
My son just got a Facebook. He's like, how many friends do you have? I'm like, 740. He's like,
Boom.
how do you have 740 friends on your Facebook? I'm like, I don't know.
Just in making the list of 100 people, all this stuff starts to spark up. No, I don't need to do that. Like that fun.
Yeah.
It starts to come up and you start seeing, and this is the best part. This is when I was making my list of 100, I was thinking about how awesome these people's lives are going to be. I wasn't thinking about money. I was like, man, my buddy Jason, who was up in Northern Maine, he makes like $6,000 a month and has nothing left over. He works 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day. You know, he does all his volunteer stuff training. He's got nothing. He works his butt off. Does nothing. Yeah. When I share this with him, his life's gonna change. That's how. And then I put him down my list. When I connected with you guys, I was like, man, I'm so pumped that these guys are in my life. Both of these guys have seen the darker side of me. And now look at where we're just chilling in Burdick studio. I used to be rolling about on the street. Now we're just like up in the high rise, like talking about awesome stuff with great looking people. This is what I'm talking about. Get excited, laugh, make it be fun. Don't look at the business side as this like crazy. I love what you said too. You're like, I gotta open up. She said, I gotta open up a bank account. So like, I gotta get my tax guy on this. And okay, like, and I get it. That's super smart. But like, all you're doing is sharing awesome stuff with people that you care about.
You
And then
just
all
have
of a
to see
sudden-
Sharon, we don't set up the account, I haven't done anything yet.
I
That was
still
overwhelmed.
I didn't get on my tax guy, I haven't really been very good at accounting, but I hate that part.
Right? Well, pretty
But
soon,
you're
you don't
good at
have to worry about
sharing.
it.
I'm good at
And
selling
you
and
have
sharing.
had a lot, people have a lot of amazing results.
So the best, I'm gonna finish with this, the best speaker that made it so awesome for me, I don't even know the guy's name, but he couldn't speak English that well.
Yeah.
And so he starts
Oh,
off,
no.
he's speaking to 22,000 people.
Oh,
and he's like, you can see him start to get like fired up, and he's like, I can't even barely speak English, and I'm making so much money. Yeah, and it was the most, the point was you could see how, he's like, I just tell people about awesome stuff, and I connect with them, and I get excited about them and their family, and I can really speak English, you know, like, 22,000 people at Cowboy Stadium, and this guy is just like on fire on stage, and I was like, man, I just want to be like this guy. And that's the point, this is, don't overcomplicate it, don't overcomplicate the challenge, we're just putting good stuff in our body, so that good stuff happens to us, and we can do good stuff for everyone around us. When people ask, I call it a controlled blast now. Controlled blast. I don't puke on people anymore. I'm like,
So what do you say when someone says, what's a 24-day challenge?
do my 30-second story, or the 24-day challenge,
Yeah.
and change my life.
Or what's AdvoCare?
I go, change my life, and then I pause. Because I'm waiting for them to get out, give me the look. Like I gave it my girlfriend for so long, and I gave my 30-second story. I was drinking a lot of coffee. I was in kind of a rough mood in the afternoon. I wasn't sleeping very well. My girlfriend gave me the spark, gave me the energy I wanted. I stopped drinking coffee. Decided to do the challenge. Gained 3 pounds of lean muscle. Got my body fat down to 5.1%. Felt the best I've ever felt. Samantha Saget. She's 24, 25 years old. If you guys don't know her, she got the diamond in 2 years while in med school. And she taught me something so amazing, and I used it instantly. She goes, let it marinate. Because I'm the guy who, you know, with a business background, I'm going to try to, when we're talking, and figure out how to sell. And she goes, talk to people, get to know them, and let it marinate. To the point where they're like, you know, with new people. You know, I'm not saying friends and stuff, but someone new who says, what? So Samantha Saget, she said, let it marinate to the point where you think the next step is like tell them about AdvoCare, and we just let it marinate. So I walked in Portland. It's a hotel bar. This guy comes up, and he sits down, and I'm kind of doing this thing. And so he's like, hey, what's the band say? Oh, I always got both, so they didn't ask me about flex, and they asked me about before. So I was like, oh man, yeah, it's crazy. And so I did the thing, but I didn't really say that. I said, so he like asked me, he goes, so what's your bar band thing? I was like, oh, it's AdvoCare, man, it's amazing. And I walked away. No one's at the bar except me and him. And so I just walked over and did the whole like shining glass. And I like wanted to spark it. And I'm like, oh, I just want to tell you. And so he's like, oh, like it's amazing. I'm like, is it like a company or something? Like, oh yeah, it's a company's been around 24 years. Yeah, it really changed my life. Started like doing it, and then I'm like exaggerating the marination, but and then he goes, so what is it? Is it like shakes and like all this stuff? I've seen a lot of shakes, and I'm like, oh no, the best part about it is it's super simple. It's all stuff that's in your body anyway. And I did my 30-second story. So I used to make a lot of coffee. I don't drink coffee anymore. Saved a ton of money. Did my challenge. I gained some lean muscle. Gained 3 pounds of lean muscle. Body fat down to 5.1%. And I'm actually making a pretty good side income on it. So I get you something to drink. And he was like, spark a water, have a water. You like, didn't even want to drink beer, drink anything. You like felt bad. So like, what can I do for you? He's like, tell me more. Like, and each time he asked me a question, I would answer, but I wouldn't, jump over the line. When I answered, I was like, this is so good. It's great. And it's great. I love it. And I love it. I wasn't like, dude, yeah, that's something. I'll make a ton of money. I'm smiling. I built a company, a brand around smiling. I mean, Flex Your Face is my passion, it's my baby, and it works. I didn't invent it. I put a funny name on it. You smile. 9 out of 10 people are like, oh, what's going on? And one person is like, whoa, creepy. That guy's creepy. Smile, get excited, put that out there because it's coming back. Put positivity out. AdvoCare or not, put it out there, you're going to attract awesome people. And then if you fly that life lesson to AdvoCare, your team's going to grow. How do you know that you are a good leader and you're an effective leader? Hey guys, let's get together. I want to talk about AdvoCare. If people show up. If you're not doing it, if you're not a good leader, if you're fake about everything, if you're trying to be something that you're not, and you say, hey, let's get together and we're going to spark each other, and no one shows up, it's time to evaluate what's going on in here. I'm so grateful that she invited me to come over here. And I'm working with some of my other team who isn't here tonight. Look at what they're missing out on. I mean, they're gonna get me in like pure form, which is like a Dragon Ball Z smash or whatever you want to call it, in their living room. But they're not gonna see all these awesome faces. They're not gonna see all that. It's harder to create the credibility. There's less connection, and at the end of the day, like, if this isn't happening, I'm not coming. I'm not gonna drive 6 hours, like, do the plug and play mixer. If it's just you and, you know, you're one other person who does you tricks to be there. You can do that, and that's okay. But this is important to me. Whether you continue on with AdvoCare or not, like I meet people in my life that are positive and they're motivated. So I lock arms with those people, AdvoCare or not. Because when I stumble, we connect. I've reached out to Hunter in some dark times, and vice versa. Because we're there for each other. I hope I'm not getting too preachy, but I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this.
Fire me up.
The point is, I mean, I almost want to do it with Milk Park next time.
Milk Park?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Of course we're gonna. Guys, reach out to me for anything, whether I'm on your team or not. Please, I'll get on the phone with you. I'll get on the phone with any prospects you have if you need it. I'll be coming back here. We're going to do this consistently. The team is growing here in Vermont. And I don't even care, like if you sign up underneath whatever team, as long as we're growing, this is important to me. I've seen the people, you guys have seen, some of us have seen the people that are really making some changes in this world. When you make $90,000 in a month, you know what you can do with that. We're all going skydiving. All of us. And we're all wearing that. There's 50 advances. You get going, the first 5 seconds, you're like, and then you gotta use that.
Took it seriously as a bucket.
Yeah. I'll get you a diver. It'll be good. Now we're all thinking about it.
Well, today.
But look at us, the endorphins are going. This is real, whether we're talking about AdvoCare or not. This is something that works. I have found it as an avenue to help me reach my goals. Flex Your Face is a big thing for me. Those of you who know me, I work my butt off. I literally collect cans in Portland. They have a clink system, so it's not that sketchy. But like,
Walking down the street.
I collect cans. I go on a mission trip every year, and next year I don't have to worry about collecting cans. I'm still collecting cans, but I don't have to worry about that. I'm bringing my brother, my sister, my girl. We're all going out to Guatemala. I have to stand for that. Money's a magnifier. What do you want to do in your life? If you want to rave and get hammed down in the Caribbean, like that stuff's gonna happen. Money's a magnifier. If you're greedy and unhealthy, you're gonna get even greedier and unhealthier. If you're like us in this room and you're fired up for life and you want to help the person next to you like you are, it becomes a magnifier and all these doors open up. We're gonna do some amazing stuff. I'm pumped a little bit.
Just slow
I wish I could like jump into the screen and share out everybody that's out there. Like, what you missing? mean, you don't listen to that. So please reach out. We're gonna hang out, answer any questions that you have. Let us know what you think. If you have questions, if you have any kind of anxiety, if you have anything about any product, about the business side of it, ask the questions so we can give you the answer. That is amazing. Just absorbing it in. Thanks for coming tonight, guys.
Christine, can we get a selfie?
Yes, I'm so glad you said that.
Too bad it wasn't a Monday or a Thursday.
Well,
post it.
Oh, yeah.
could be on Monday. And this counts. Look how much fun we had. We're counting. Hashtag Mixermania. So what we're talking about is they just launched this new thing for the new people where if you host a mixer on a Monday or Thursday, you post it up. 1 out of every 10 pictures they send you like a free case of what you do, a free product. And the point is, they're encouraging you to connect with people and get in front of people. And so, plus they're also encouraging more social media and in the right way. You saw something hilarious, like the spark or the monster out of his hand.
Or the girl that's like doing push-ups and
Yeah.
like a meal replacement shake.
Yeah.
He's like trying to pour the water bottle down the person's mouth.
I love it. I actually got some of them. I recorded them so I can like with my
Not do them?
so I can show them.
Yeah.
to my
Oh,
students.
good, okay.
All right, so here's what we do. Either we think everyone on this side or everyone on this side.
Whatever works best with the.
I think if everyone stands up and kind of U-shapes over here, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
It's gonna be awesome. We have a saw over there. You want to put it there? Put This is so weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. We can even maybe get closer. Make sure everyone's in front.
You need a selfie stick.
I have one, but I was, you know what happened?
There we
I
go.
was bagging the turtles. And
It didn't come back.
Snapper.
the honest truth is I got super scared. I was gonna say like a shark.
Are you skydiving?
No. I brought okay, what do you think? Should I get close here?
Just take it.
Here we go. 1, 2. Oh my God. So cool. So feel free to
All right, we're gonna say goodbye
grab a
to everyone.
magazine.
Goodbye. Thank you for coming.
Okay.